that we went in discussion with was with respect to cryptocurrency. But before we get there, I want to just harp back to the new budget that was introduced. There was also a new concept regarding forgiveness of debt. One of the things that a lot of people may or may not have realized, that if you had a debt that emanated from a short sale, or forgiveness of a loan from a home that you have purchased for yourself or your principal residence, back when the financial crisis hit, they were waiving the cancellation of debts. And for those who don't know, normally you're supposed to report the cancellation of debt as far as as part of your income. Well, when this happened, the financial crisis, that is, they allowed individuals to, in essence, disavow this information. So you didn't have to report it on your individual tax return. But that sunsetted. And now you had to go through a insolvency provision form on your tax returns in order to get that out as far as reporting it. Well, in the new budget, they extended that cancellation of debt exclusion. So now, for your principal residence, if you had a short sale issue, you had a forgiveness, you had a deed in lieu, anything of that sort, that the bank now issued you a cancellation of debt, you got the opportunity to not have to report that again for 2017. Okay? So that, again, is extended. Take advantage of that. Now, one of the last things that we talked about was with respect to the cryptocurrency, and a lot of changes. The like-kind exchange is a big one. In fact, right now, federal government is talking about adding more regulation to cryptocurrency. Right now, there's a discussion as to whether to treat it as a commodity, as a security. That's going on right now in Congress. Okay, so this is a very important discussion. For those of you who are interested in cryptocurrency, this is something you want to pay close attention to. Okay, because there's a lot going on. They're seeing it's growing. I just read the other day about more people wanting to accept cryptocurrency as a form of payment. So this is huge for those of you who are in the industry that want to continue to trade. Okay, also keep in mind, as we mentioned, before you could just simply say, oh, I'm exchanging dollars for Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever the case may be. Well, guess what? Now, if you're exchanging it, before you used to be able to say, well, I'm just exchanging it. It's a like-kind exchange. I don't pay taxes on it. That's gone, effective 2018. So now, when you have a change like that, it's subject to capital gains tax. Keep that in mind when you're trading these things. You have to have records of this. Okay. One of the last topics we also talked about was repatriation of income. If you have companies that are necessarily have income over or cash or any type of assets overseas, they bring it back into the U.S. It is subject to taxation. Of course, we're talking about 15% for cash, 8% tax for non-cash assets. Okay, so keep that in mind in terms of this is usually for foreign nationals, major companies. So if, of course, you have a small business that doesn't deal a lot internationally, this is not something that you're going to be dealing with on a regular basis, but it's something for you to be aware of. Okay, as I said, if you have any questions on anything we've talked about over the last 4 weeks, even on this video, please let us know. Like I said, one of the big things that we do is we help people reduce their IRS tax debt. We even negotiate in certain cases for various state matters in terms of tax issues. So if you have any questions, if you have a tax debt or a tax situation that you feel you shouldn't be paying, or you feel is justified but you just can't seem to get under it because it just seems to be overwhelming, give us a call. We'll help you out. We'll go over the different scenarios and see how we can help you in terms of getting that debt reduced. All right? Until next time, hope you have a great day, great rest of the week, and we'll be in touch.